Hey guys, so I'm kind of out of video ideas, so I'm just going to read the Bible, and I think God will like it, and I hope you guys like it too. I'm just going to start from Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God created the light, called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. And God said, "Let there be an expanse between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the expanse and separated the water under the expanse from the water above it. It was so. God called the expanse of sky, and there was evening, and there was morning the second day. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. God said that it was good. And God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land, that bear fruit with seeds in it, according to their various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seeds according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruits with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good, and there was evening, and there was morning the third day. God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark seasons, days, and years. Let them be lights in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good, and there was evening, and there was morning, the fourth day. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the sky." So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living and moving thing in which the water teems according to the kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. God saw that it was good. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and increase in numbers, and fill water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth." And there was evening, and there was morning the fifth day. And God said, "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind." And it was so good. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, in our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, over the livestock, over all of the earth, and over all of the creatures that move along the ground." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created the male and the female he created. God blessed them, and he said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it, roll over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, and over every living creature that moves on the ground." God said, "I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the earth, whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds of the air, all the creatures that move on the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food." And it was so. God said all that he had made, it was very good. And there was evening, there was morning the sixth day. Thus the heavens and the earth were completed in their vast array. By the seventh day God had finished the work he had been doing, so on the seventh day he rested. Not like he had to or something. From all his work. And God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all the work he had created, that he had done. That's a little interesting part of the Bible I like. At the beginning where he explains everything he created, which was pretty much everything. The next part we're going to get into is Adam and Eve. And I find this part very interesting. And my gal actually said something to me the other day that was intriguing. Is the part where it says where Adam needed, where it said he was lonely, and God put him into a deep sleep and took one of his ribs, and put it in the woman. My gal was telling me that the female actually has one more rib than the male, and I think that's really cool. And I never connected those dots, but that's what she was telling me. So that's actually pretty awesome. But we're getting to Adam and Eve. Maybe another video. I enjoyed doing this. I think God enjoyed me doing this. And it's a little hard to, but much like anything in life, if it's hard, it's probably worth doing. All right. Have a blessed day, guys.